Hey everyone! Do you know everyone thinks a busy restaurant is a successful restaurant? The dining room is full, orders are flying out of the kitchen, the staff is rushing around, customers are waiting for tables. From the outside, it looks like a dream. But here's the scary part. Some of the busiest restaurants are actually losing money every single day. And in this video, I am going to explain exactly how a restaurant can be packed with customers and still end up going bankrupt. The first thing is revenue is not profit. One of the biggest mistakes restaurant owners make is confusing sales with profit. A restaurant can sell ₹1,000,000 worth of food every month. That sounds impressive, by the way, but if the costs are eating up that revenue, the restaurant might barely make anything at all. Customers don't pay your profit, customers pay your revenue. Profit is what remains after everything else takes its share. Now let's talk about the food cost trap. Imagine a restaurant becomes famous for a certain dish. The customers love it. The dining room stays full. Sales increase, but the owner never updates the recipe cost. Ingredient prices go up. Portions become inconsistent. Waste increases. Eventually, that popular dish becomes less profitable, but nobody notices because sales number looks still healthy. The restaurant gets busier, the margins get thinner. Next, I would like to address is labor costs grow quietly. When restaurants get busy, they often add more staff, more cooks, more servers, more cleaners, more supervisors. The problem is that labor costs don't always increase at the same rate as the profits. A restaurant might double its sales while tripling its operational complexity, and suddenly payroll starts consuming a huge portion of revenue. The restaurant looks successful, the bank account says otherwise. And let's not forget the expansion mistake. This is where many restaurant owners get into serious trouble. Business improves, the owner feels confident, they rent a bigger location, buy more equipment, expand the menu, hire more employees, but growth creates expenses immediately. Profit often arrives much later. Many restaurants collapse not because they failed, they collapse because they expanded before their systems were ready. And then, the most important one, cash flow is king. This is probably the most dangerous problem. A restaurant can be profitable on paper and still run out of cash. Due rent, salaries are due, suppliers need payment. If cash isn't available at the right moment, the business begins to struggle. Many restaurant owners monitor sales, far fewer monitor cash flow, and cash flow problems have ended countless restaurants. So, know this, being busy can hide problems. This is the part most people never ever think about. Busyness can actually hide operational weaknesses. When the restaurant is packed, nobody notices waste, nobody notices overportioning, nobody notices inventory mistakes, nobody notices inefficient scheduling because everyone is focused on surviving the rush. The restaurant feels successful, the problems stay hidden until it's too late. So, what's the conclusion? The lesson here is simple. A busy restaurant is not necessarily a profitable restaurant. Full tables do not guarantee financial health. A restaurant that survives are not always the busiest. They are the ones that understand their costs, control their systems, manage their cash flow, and make decisions based on numbers rather than emotions. Because in a restaurant business, activity is not the same thing as profitability. And that's the Restaurant Geek lesson for today. If you find this useful, subscribe for more deep dives into the systems, numbers, and psychology that make restaurants succeed or fail. And I'll see you soon.